it's and today we are playing the final scene, except I'm intoxicated the entire time. Every Tuesday on Twitch, I stream a Nancy Drew game, except I am slightly intoxicated the entire time. After the stream, we spin a wheel to get 3 different Nancy Drew games, and we vote in my Discord for which game we want to play the following week. Feel free to follow me on Twitch to see all the Tipsy Tuesdays live, or don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the notifications when I post the videos. This might have worked. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Oh, it did work. Okay, we're good. I'm surprised. Usually it freaks out if I like alt-tab out of it. What are we playing? This is Nancy Drew the Final Scene. We're doing some Tipsy Tuesday. If this game is too loud, please let me know because Nancy tends to be a little loud. Yeah, this is Tipsy Nancy. I drink some wine, I play an old game, and we have fun. It's fun, I promise. Just kidding. It is fun. Of course we play on Senior.
Remember Maya Wynn from high school? I'm visiting her in St. Louis.
Ooh, let me do my Nancy thing and see
Brady
who I am.
Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century. And now, in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s.
Remember Maya?
Into a movie
Not
house.
at all, actually.
All
You've
the
never
great
mentioned her.
magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini. There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out front tonight. The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper.
But I forget that.
Oh,
Abdullah
boy,
or
the
Matt?
press pass sure does come in handy.
Matt's
Maya
from
told
Haunted
me she has an
Carousel.
interesting lead.
Not Haunted Carousel.
And we're on our way
Haunted
to
Castle
interview
Lloyd.
Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite
Mr.
stars.
Dumpy?
Stay tuned. Maya
Ooh,
always
Yumi?
gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Yumi's... I think Yumi's a good one. She's fun. Okay.
Okay, Nancy, here I go.
Bye, Maya.
Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get 'em, Scoop.
Meet you in the lobby.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Think I'll go check out the snacks. That sounds like Maya.
Oh no!
Nancy!
Did you guys know? You can actually just like not help her. No, Maya, help is not here. I am actually not qualified for this job. I'm pretty sure you could actually get like pretty far into this without ever actually like obviously you have to check on her at some point. Help, never heard of her. Matt gets mad and eats potatoes every day, so we are not the same person. We can check this out. You get scary music. I don't think a second chances you at all. You can do this whole thing. That's not what I wanted. Wait, no, go back. Where you're a spade. Oh, I thought you could move together. You move alone. You don't. Okay. There we go. We'll do that puzzle. We'll do this one. The issue is I don't think we can meet anyone until we kind of discover Maya's missing. There we go. Speedrun strats? I think it is, actually.
Something's missing here.
A little bit. We can do that. You can play this game up here, too.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen, step right up! Ha ha! Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Well, I don't like him either. Oh, no. Alright, Maya, we'll help in a minute, but first...
Try again.
I'm in the middle of something.
Hand is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades. Keep
I just
your
always keep picking the
eye
middle.
on the card.
It's random every time, so I just pick the middle. Yeah! Look at us go. Let me scoot closer. I'm a little too far away from my desk.
The magician. Don't
Your
forget to
audience
collect
will be
your
dazzled.
winnings.
Flash paper. Every magician keeps some handy directions. 1. Slide the flash trigger ring through the middle finger. Use the flint wheel or finger flasher to create the spark. Then throw the flash paper and watch as it ignites. Your audience will be dazzled by the bright light and the puff of smoke. Great for theater special effects, disappearing acts, or anytime you need to throw someone off your trail. Caution. Flash paper is a pyrotechnical device and should not be used by children without adult supervision. Play. You wanna play again?
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up.
Thank you, Eclectic. I appreciate you hanging out. I hope to see you soon. Have a good night. Okay, I think he's broken. We broke it him.
It's locked.
Oh, that's rude. What else can we do? Get a quarter. Can we? Oh, I have a thought. My eye hurts.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible has happened. Maya went to Brady's dressing room
Wait.
to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She
I haven't
screamed,
experienced
and now
this
she's
yet.
gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call.
No, I did
Somebody
not.
wants desperately to stop this demolition.
I did not
and they're
receive
holding
it.
Maya as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. Have you called the police?
I haven't even gone in the
Not yet.
room.
I guess I've been a little stunned.
Well, snap out of it, Nancy. Calling the police is a no-brainer.
I know.
What does Ned have to say?
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please
Funny
try
because she
again
probably
later.
is. This is one of the few Nancy games I didn't play until I was an adult. It stands up. And honestly, I think it's one of my faves. This is my favorite like OG Nancy game, if that makes sense. Like I say 1 through 9. Oh, I wish she was gonna be. I wish she was here. Let's take that. You don't need it. Yeah, Anya, I don't think the her interactive budget was very large ever, and definitely not at this point, so okay, I think it is time we have to actually go look and see what happened. Do I just not get a phone call? Oh, there it is. I was like, is there just not gonna be a phone call?
Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
What? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
I didn't play for the longest time because I tried Treasure of the Royal Tower as an adult and as well, and that one was not for me. Coco still does not play Treasure of the Royal Tower. I won't spoil anything, but
You'll
not
never
for me
get
either, and I
away with
played it
this.
as
Do
a
you
kid.
hear me? You're crazy. Maya's got nothing to do with this demolition.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker. I'm looking for Brady.
Yeah,
Armstrong.
likely story.
He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
That's what I'm saying, Anya. That's what I'm saying.
My friend has disappeared from Brady's dressing room.
Crazy.
I heard her
This
scream.
is sassy,
I think
peak
she's been
sassy
kidnapped.
Nancy.
Now, please try to calm down and tell me what's going on. What's your name, dear?
I'm Nancy. My
Been
friend
for a
Maya's
while, but I'm
gone,
so glad
and
I'm
I just
back now.
received a threatening
Welcome
phone
in.
call from the kidnapper.
Well,
You
they
came
must
to the
have
right
taken her through that
place.
secret passageway. Holy smokes! And you're on an inside line.
What you're
That call
saying
must have
is-
come from inside the building. We gotta head quick. You check out the secret passageway.
He's
and
here
I'll
in the
make sure
room
all
with
units
us.
are locked, and then I'll come find you.
I've watched a decent amount, but someone only owned it once and can't access it anymore
groupies in the
because
dressing
Amazon
rooms.
credits expire.
But since you're such a rascally
Get on
fan,
Steam.
what would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
I also never did finish Treasure of the Royal Tower. I don't like it. That's a hot take of
I
mine.
beg your pardon?
Take a breath and pinch yourself because it's really happening. Brady Armstrong in the flesh. Star of Vanishing Destiny? Go ahead, faint. I'll catch you.
Yeah.
I'll
I
play it
came with
again
my
when we
friend
get
Maya
closer
see
to
the
him.
premiere tonight. I'm Nancy.
When we're actually
Maya
there.
was just here a minute
I'll play
ago.
it when we get the
Did you
nice shot
see
of
her?
Joseph
Remind me
coming
not
through
to
the.
appoint you president
If
of
you
my
know, you
fan
know.
club. So what was your friend doing in my dressing room?
I think she's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
I don't have time to explain. The kidnapper may still be in the building. I need to search this room. Do you mind?
Sure thing. How can I help?
She may still be in the building. We've got to search this place from top to bottom.
Roger.
I hate the way he says that. Roger. Why? And what? Who approved that?
It's locked.
Cool. Wait, what are these? I never like really. The snake was here. Taylor Swift Reputation. Is that you? With these stairs and then purple orbs. Plays Dane sighting sound. The man has no talent. He has no talent.
I may have to cut this
Neither one of
short,
them.
Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm on the phone here? This is an emergency. I'm looking for
Emergency.
a 19-year-old girl with black hair.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star. So don't tell me about problems.
You don't understand. I think my friend is in trouble.
How could
I
someone ever
said
understand?
Scram.
Mona's not an ally. Never has been. Okay, let's go see Joseph. Not you. You're not Joseph. She's not a girl's girl. She's not even a guy's girl. She's just a bitch. Let me almost scratch my bandit off. Oh my gosh. We're just talking about this. Okay, let's call the police. She's not even a human's human. There we go. 911.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Is it currently happening? Are you the kidnapper?
Person, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping. No longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
I've never
My
been there.
name
Someone's
is
so
Nancy Drew.
disappointed. Someone came out of the
Drew,
closet.
Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly did you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall, and I heard her scream.
You gotta
I
hold
went
your
in
hand when I
after
tell
her,
you this,
but
Rabbit.
She was gone.
When
You're
and
never
where did
gonna
this happen?
believe it.
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Wynn.
Can you spell that, please?
Maya, last name Nguyen.
Age?
19.
Physical description.
She's Asian American, I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
A threat. Can you describe the voice? Was it a man or a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise device.
Yes.
The one thing I don't like about this game are these long dialogue things that, like, I'm not doing anything. I don't click anything. I just sit here.
No.
And it happens several times in this game.
Any visible signs of struggle in the dressing room? Did your friend leave anything behind? Her purse?
Yeah, it's rough.
Pockets?
No.
No evidence. Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
They're in Vietnam this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her a missing person.
I'm gonna
and begin to
give...
investigate.
How can she turn up?
Like,
She's
Sergeant
been
Ramsey...
kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt
She
around
does
this
sound like a
demolition,
runaway.
this stinks of student prank.
A prank? But this building is going to be demolished in 72
like,
hours.
No
How
family.
can we afford to take that chance?
How do you mean?
Only one friend, and I know, like,
must be holding her in the building,
we heard her
don't you
scream.
think?
Unlikely.
But
No
based on what Sergeant Ramsey's hearing, I understand how it's thought of, like,
is there anything else?
are you
Miss Drew?
sure?
Sergeant, I really don't think we can afford to wait 24 hours.
It's standard procedure, Miss Drew. Unless you can provide us with some evidence that your friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the evidence.
You do that.
Bye.
She's so over it. Well, hey there.
No teeny boppers till showtime. House rules.
What's that supposed to mean?
Aggressive?
Aren't you here to worship at the screen of Brady Charmstrong?
Who are you? His surly understudy?
Hollywood? The fantastic plastic vacuum? I wouldn't go there in a pig's suitcase. I'm Nicholas Falcone, solemnly
Raise your
sworn
hand
to
if you're a
lead the
teeny
forces
bopper.
of Hadit and slay the dragon of corporate
Dumpy.
generica.
He does
Who
have
are
a
you?
dump truck.
And what's with the doom
dump
and gloom?
Truck.
I'm Nancy, but I think I missed something. Generica?
Haven't you heard? The battle is on. There's a human chain forming out front as we speak. But all that can wait. It's obvious you got a situation, so what's up?
Horribly while playing My Friendly Neighborhood because I was like this. So I was scared. So.
Situation? Well, that's a delicate word for a kidnapping.
Very delicate
Kidnapping.
word. This body
That's a
gives you Elliot,
high-profile
right?
tactic. Somebody
Oh, I
means
could
business.
see that. Oh my
So
gosh,
what's
I
the
never
demands?
considered that. I'm pretty sure they reuse bodies a lot.
Suddenly, Maya's fate is tied to this theater. They said that if it gets demolished, she'll go with it.
No kidding. That'll blast
Gee,
those
was it? I'm reading
bureaucrats
so
and
many- like,
corporate
look at it,
bigwigs
though.
out of their dream world. Applause for the cause. We need all the help we can
At
get.
the times you see him standing, he does kind of look like this.
You must be joking if you think any building is worth more than a human
I love
life.
Nancy Drew fun
And it's a
facts. I have a lot of
lousy
them.
joke, by the way.
I'm sorry. I know you're upset,
Especially voice
but they won't
actors.
mess with your friend. They just took her for effect. It's called making a statement.
A statement? They said they'll let Maya go down with the building if it gets demolished.
But
I
so many of
haven't
these
asked her
things I've
myself,
seen this
but
game once
something
before.
tells
All
me
of it is
that's a
so hot on
statement she'd
carousel.
rather not make.
She'll be okay. Trust me.
Or how they use like Andy Jason and Jeff Akers. That's the same. They have the same movements because they're both behind a desk. That's the same.
Right. I need to start searching for evidence, but I'll be back with more questions for you, Nicholas.
Fight the power.
But yeah, look at that dump truck. Caked up. I'm pretty sure this is Dave searching behind. This is Dave searching in the cellar. The cellar. That's what they're called. Shorty's stomach is seen in the food truck. Yup, that's another one.
You must be Nancy. The worry's written all over your face.
Shorty the
Well, I'm
gumbo
Joe.
guy.
I started to look for you, but then I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
Not a trace, and the dressing room is in ship shape. If I hadn't heard her scream, I'd think she had just disappeared in a puff of smoke.
What about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
When I saw the radio in the background, I was like, is this Shadow Ranch radio? Even though it's a long before before Shadow.
Thanks, but I already
There
tried that. Standard procedure says I'm on my own for the next 24 hours.
Standard procedure.
So her and her actor does this thing, and I know it started in game for sure in game like 13, I think is the first time I see it. Maybe a little bit earlier. But they hint at the game that's gonna be 2 ahead. So for example, in Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, they hint at game 15, which is Creature Kapu Cave, in ways that Fatima talks about cracking coconuts at some Hawaiian research facility, the Healy Healy. Charlena on her desk has a folder that's called Grubs, or like on her area, I have a folder that's called Grubs. So a couple of little things that they hint at. I don't know how early it goes back. The earliest one that I found is Stay Tuned for Danger. If you look at Lillian's desk in one of her files, it mentions Blackmore Manor. So I don't know how far in advance they plan all their games or their stories, but it's really possible that there are like some stuff that they like choose to reuse on purpose, like to kind of call back, or you know, it got a lot more obvious in the later games. There's like big things you can find, but like in Labyrinth of Lies, Joe talks about a flight movie he saw that was the Salem Witch Trials. So the reuse stuff is so cozy. It's like little Easter eggs and callbacks to older games, but like you wouldn't know unless you know.
They seem to think it might be a prank.
But this theater's going to be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
They say it's unlikely that the kidnapper would keep her in the building.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
You're suggesting it must be one of these people?
Well, I've only got this one pair of eyes, so I can't say 100%.
Wish they do hints like that still. I feel like it's really hard to do now because of how long it takes, but I still miss it. There are people that say that in Sea of Darkness there's a lot of hints towards Prague. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't looked for it, but I do have a list. Oh, I'll have to find it. If you guys remind me, I have it in my Google Drive, and I have a list of all the sightings I've ever seen in all the games. Because I was really bored during COVID.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
Sound testing. Yeah, I think I remember hearing you practicing your MC voice now that you mention it.
I reckon if the kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, they must be keeping Maya somewhere in the building.
Did I mention what the kidnapper said?
Oh, I think so. Or maybe Brady told me when I saw him in the hall. He seems eager to help.
Helpful suspects. What more could I ask for?
That's the spirit. Now, what's your plan of attack?
Time to start searching. Can you give me a map or some blueprints of this
place?
Try calling county administration.
I don't love...
The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've
love the
never
dialogue.
found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
Oh, I just saw it.
When was the theater built?
Completed in 1925.
Let's see if I can
the vision of one J.J. Thompson. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
Thanks, Joseph.
Maybe
Don't
we
let
can
the turkeys get you down.
Because I'm always looking for new ways to play the games because I've played them so many times, and Tipsy is one way to play them. I would love if we, like, maybe I go through and play them on stream, and we do, like, what I call a deep look, where we, like, intently look. We look at every single thing. It takes a while, but, like, after Tipsy Tuesday's done, we could do that on Tuesdays or something, and, like, we try to find every single reference to the future games. Because I feel like I said, I'm always looking for new ways to play the games. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I did. I already have it. Future game Easter eggs. Yep, it goes back to, no, but that sounds so fun. Amazing. My first one is, Stay Tuned for Danger. This one's very interesting to me. I don't know if it was intended to foreshadow a game so far in the future or a coincidence, but it seems too specific to be a coincidence. On Lillian's computer in the recycle bin, there's a file that has some boxes and letter removed from words. One of the words is clearly Blackmore Manor. I'll find some of the really interesting ones. Secret of the Old Clock, so 12, hinted at 14. In the first conversation you have with Jane, you have the option to ask about Emily's father. Jane says, died in the war. Cantigny, I think. Cantigny is a city in France. France location of Indy 24. In Josiah's Lest I Forget journal, he has an entire page dedicated to Tesla and the coil, including a drawing of the coil. And that was Deadly Device. I'm trying to avoid the men in the yellow suits. The one who's guarding in Kujo Kapu Cave, the one who's guarding the exit is named Waverly. This could be a foreshadow to Nancy Drew 21, Warnings of Waverly. When making Big Island Mike's favorite flavor, shaved ice, the colors of those fruits are the colors of the Irish flag, and Ireland is the setting of Nancy Drew 19, Honey and Castle Malloy. Phantom of Venice. In the bathroom, Nancy says, "Hi, I'm Connie," which is from Secrets Can Kill. Even though Secrets Can Kill is the first game, this could be a reference to the fact her was remastering the game 2 years later. Ooh, this one's actually really interesting to me. The password for Nancy's login to the school computer is Warnings at Waverly Academy. Nancy's login is WAC35NE136. These are coordinates. If you take W35 and NE136, these are coordinates for Japan. Japan's location of Nancy Drew 23. Yeah, I have several that I wrote down that I noticed. Or that, it's like, it takes some serious sleuthing to get through. But it's so fun. And I did that when I was bored during COVID. Let's play a game. There we go. Would have made also a really fun YouTube series. What you missed in the Nancy Drew games. Oh, I should do that. Like, did you know that Her Interactive actually hints at their future games? I can also include the past ones too. I need to call the county administrator.
Nancy, what's the 411?
The 411?
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
Oh, the information.
Exactly.
I just made a horrible slurping noise.
So, humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Tell me about it.
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say more?
I'm asking
Episode
everyone,
per game, where
where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, I'd love that.
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right? $10 says B stands for baloney.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Hit you on the flippity flip. I gotta talk to Simone. Oh, I don't want to go in there. No, thank you. Actually, I do need to go in there. Where's my snack? I always say it every time I play this game. My mom, she played these games when we were kids. So I played the games in order because I was born in 98 and the first one came out in 98. So my mom got it for us. I was probably 6 when I got the first game. But I played them, Secrets Can Kill, up through the end in order as they came out. And my mom played them with me and my sisters, and she still talks about, to this day, however many years later, 20 years later, that she will never forget how frustrating this puzzle was, trying to find the gum. And like, yeah, girly pop, you're actually not wrong. It actually really is frustrating. There's like, who would think of that? Who decides? Hi, Man Bear Onion, how are you? I love the name, Man Bear Onion. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the Tipsy Nancy time. Speaking of Tipsy, I'm about to need to go get a refill and have a go piss girl moment. Oh, not you. But first,
I can't quite reach.
The best Nancy Drew second chance. Where the Nancy scream came from. Well, thank you. How are you? How is Nancy? Nancy is always going great. We love Nancy here. Yeah, that's where our Nancy scream sound came from.
I can't quite
I'm gonna do it again,
reach.
because I have to. Beautiful. Oh, I just moved by. Sorry. There you go. There she is. Beautiful. How long can I go without talking to Simone is what I want to know. Like, can I go a while? Why do I keep going through her? Whatever, I'll just take a shortcut. Oh no, downstairs.
It looks like the gears are missing.
Beautiful. Mr. Houdini, blah, 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 blah. I offered you money and then I can't pay you, so instead, here's half of the theater. JJ Thompson. That's the TLDR, too long didn't read. Am I the asshole for, promising a man $50,000 for completing a dangerous task, and then when he did it, I actually did not give him $50,000? Reddit, what do you think? Because if I'm being honest, like, the half the theater is a much better offer, so I don't know why he's so mad at me. Because yeah, $50,000 up front is great, but like, imagine the wealth that we could have if he just split half the theater.
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
What's your attachment to saving this theater? You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal, but with this place, it's ultra personal. My grandma, Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
Nancy Drew fun fact, and Secrets Can Kill, Hulk's jersey number is 00, while in Secrets Can Kill Remastered, it's 80 to celebrate Nancy's 80th birthday. I discovered that one while I was researching what to crochet for my Secrets Can Kill square. I love that. I love the little things they add. Like, it's so...
The detail is so intricate.
It's like, gets overlooked.
You just don't see this
the little
kind of
details they
artistry
put
in new
in
theaters nowadays.
True, but there's more. I guess the architect-owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was
Nancy.
done. He never paid my grandma
can't stand
dime
her.
one.
The
And then he
detail.
denied that she had ever done
The
the work in the first
detail.
place.
The
Didn't she
detail.
fight it?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources
She
to sue
must have
him or
been
any of that.
so
So I guess
frustrated.
she just had to let it go.
She must have been so frustrated.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke. And then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
Nancy is giving, you know, like when someone's telling you a story and they keep going on and on and on and on and on and on, and you go, wow, and you're on like your second, like, oh my god, that's what she's giving. Wow, she must have been frustrated. Oh my god, that's crazy. Wow. The detail.
What did she do instead?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone? She just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at
JJ Ling, is
97
that
without a
you?
bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life, but this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history, it's for justice.
She should at least get credit for her work.
Nervous
My
laughing
family has
between
been
two.
trying for years, but there
Oh
doesn't
my
seem to be
God,
anything on
yeah.
record that links her to this place.
Slowly trying to turn
Nancy,
my chair
could you do
around
me a
to get
favor?
back to work. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my God, my phone's ringing. One second, I really gotta answer this text.
I think I know what you're going to ask.
That's what I would
While
do.
you're searching,
I used
could you
to
just
do.
keep your eye out?
Maya's my first priority, as you can imagine. But if there's any way I can help set the record straight on this beautiful artwork, I will.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
And you're smarter than I thought.
I thought you were dumb. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, like, what artwork are they talking about? I mean, is it just this pattern? Like, is it just the pattern? Because I don't see murals. Like, did she, like, hand-stitch the carpet or something? One second. I need, like... Or is it this detailing? Like... This is wallpaper. Is it, like, this detailing that they're talking about? But if we were in here and it's like, wow, yeah, that detail's crazy. Like, girl, what are you looking at? There's no detail anywhere. It's wallpaper and a rug. The cast to go around the door? Okay. Well, Nancy's just like, yeah, that's crazy. It looks so good. Like, girl, you don't even know what you're talking about. I gotta talk to you again.
How goes the search?
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Yeah, break it down, Nancy. When they say start breaking it down and you breakdance. Good morning, people. Good morning,
Did you
Lou.
ever
How
hear
are
about
you?
a challenge that JJ Thompson issued to Harry Houdini back in 1925?
Yeah, and?
That's Nancy right now, Coco. He said start breaking it down at Nancy's. Or my little emote.
Let's just say that JJ
So
Thompson
sleepy. I'm
found
always
himself in a
sleepy.
tight spot.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
From what I can tell, JJ had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater
Yep, that's
as the
Nancy right now.
reward.
Start breaking it down.
Serves that swindler JJ right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
Enlighten me.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Which means they don't have the authority to knock this building down.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Guys, I have a laptop out in my van. I also have some candy out in my van. Okay. I'm gonna pause right here because I really have to pee. And then, I'm also gonna get a refill.
County Administration.
This is what I want to stop on.
314-555-3309.
What kind of candy do you have in your van? Whatever candy attracts and Twitch viewers. Whatever candy attracts the cheap viewers on Twitch. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go potty. Okay, I'll write this down actually, and then I'll leave it so you guys at least have cute music. Oh, just pee time, actually.
Nancy, it's Joseph. Wait till you see this. Come to the projection room.
Okay, I'll be right back. Pee time and refill time. I wasn't super smart, and I was in my kitchen, and I was like, what did I do with my wine bottle? Like, what did I put it in the fridge? It's right here, next to me, because I planned for this. to get refills without having to get up. And I forgot I brought it over here. For anyone who voted on Discord, I am keeping track of how much wine I have. This is glass number 3. So, number 3. All right, we need to call the county administrator. I wrote that down. Emily, I planned for this also. Emily forgets the plan. That's really, really on brand, actually. Oh, it's right here. I didn't have to write it down at all. How convenient of me. How convenient of Nancy. How kind of her.
Records, Madeline speaking. Hi. I'm looking for the blueprints for the Royal Palladium Theater. Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No,
for sure.
Just a citizen on a mission.
Okay, well, we do keep blueprints on file. Let's see. The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956. Do you have a preference?
1923, please. The originals.
Would you like to hold while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
Yeah. Ow, I just hurt myself. My own nail. Ow.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone? You mean someone checked them out?
Oh, we don't allow people to check them out. You can bring the blueprints to our reading room and study them there, but they're not supposed to leave the building. I can't
You
imagine
stay
where
here.
they could be.
Listen.
Hold on. Let me see if Charles knows. Ma'am, this is so strange. Charles says some guy was just in here looking at them a few days ago.
What did he look like?
Hold on.
I'm fine. I'm back.
Hello? Charles said the guy had a hat on. He never really got a look at the guy.
Was he young or old?
Hey, Charles, young or old? Energetic is all Charles remembers.
Pulling my
Okay, well,
thing.
my name is Nancy Drew. I'm working on some things over here at the Royal Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a find request. Call back in 5 to 7 business days.
Next week? Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced materials searches just returned from a month of paternity leave, and he's swamped.
I see.
This is urgent?
Yes, it's urgent, all right. But I'll figure something out. Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
So, here's what I did. I have a pillow that I kind of sit on because it helps my back, and it's a feather pillow, so filled with feathers, and one like fell out onto the blanket, and so I picked it off. Okay, here's another one that like likes to fall on the blanket. It's like a little feather. I like to fall and attach to the blanket that I have. And during that conversation, I was just kind of like playing with it. It was just in my hand. And then I stabbed myself with it, and it broke, and a tiny piece of the feather got stuck in my finger like a splinter, so I had to go get my tweezers and pull it out. And it hurts. And that's what happened to me. Way past my bedtime, I need to sleep. I was so surprised you were still awake. Good night and have fun. Final scening. Have a good sleep, Anya. I hope you get some nice rest and have a good day tomorrow. And hopefully I see you soon. And I'll have the VODs up soon, I promise.
Nancy, take a look at this.
Okay.
Where did you find it?
Brady found it.
Found it? Where?
He didn't say. Give the police a call.
Why didn't you
and
ask?
then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Just when I have a lead? No way! I've got to keep searching.
You won't be any help to Maya if you get too tired to think.
Well, I guess
Brain
you have
soup.
a point there.
Nancy
Go ahead
brain
and use
soup.
the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
What a nice old man. Wants us to get some sleep. Just caring about our well-being. Time for another long phone call, guys. Don't hate me, hate her interactive. That's the one big flaw about this game. My finger still hurts.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold. Missing persons, this is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she
you're
just
bitch.
tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work, Sergeant
She's very
Ramsey.
serious about her
She never
job
goes
as the
anywhere
Washington
without that
University
pass, and she would
paper
not willingly
editor.
leave it behind.
Is
Very
the pass
serious.
damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd investigate the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord.
Is she a
and
juvenile?
They reappear when they're good and ready.
I thought she
You
was
have
19.
to believe me.
Doesn't make her a
Maya
juvenile.
would
That makes her an
never play
adult.
this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Hadit is demonstrating
involved.
against the demolition in front of the theater.
Involved.
Nicholas has set up shop in the lobby. I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you
This
aware
reasoning is why
of
people
the
end up dead.
allegations against
True.
Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And
Really,
last
Pop, you
year,
knew
there was a
this.
situation over in Nashville. Just when the
He
oldest
told
theater
you
in the
that.
city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Hadit is there in full force. A girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
I'm just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real operator, and he likes to humiliate the police. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't going to have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct,
Girl who doesn't have a
trespassing,
criminal
yada,
record.
Yada, yada. But Nick
Me,
Falcone
but-
can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there's no jail sentence for being a royal pain in the neck.
There are no good citizenship awards for it either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well, this has been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
Sergeant Ramsey could learn something from Olivia Benson, captain of the SVU.
I heard the whole thing, Nancy. Go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on things till morning.
Go searching, Sergeant. Had it. Deepest sympathy. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? How dare! How dare! Let's go talk to Joseph. Ooh, a missing poster. Birthday October 22nd. It's almost her birthday. 1982, she'd be 34, right? No. 10, 20, 44. 42. She'd be 42? How old was she when this game came out? When did this game come out? Like early 2000s? Like probably 2003? This game probably came out in 2001 when she was 19. And I was 3. 5'5", 127 pounds. Complexion part oily, part dry. Why did you know her complexion? Eyes brown, teeth even and in good repair. Imagine your friends like making a missing poster for you. Like her teeth are kind of crooked. They're kind of ugly, like a little yellow. Like they're kind of gross. Hair dark brown, black, shoulder length, worn loose, or in a ponytail, or not. So the only three ways you can really wear your hair: down in a ponytail or in a bun. Clothing: last seen wearing jeans with an embroidered cuff and a black top with blue butterflies on it. Other: birthmark on right ankle. Last seen carrying a spiral reporter's notebook. Mine Wynn, originally from River Heights, is a sophomore at Washington University and a reporter for the school newspaper. She was at a Royal Palladium conducting interviews for an upcoming story when she disappeared from one of the dressing rooms. One witness claims to have heard Maya scream. It's possible that she's been kidnapped. Please, if you have any information concerning Maya's whereabouts, contact one of the following. Simone Mueller, head of publicity, National Find Maya campaign. For information linked to Maya's safe return, Brady Armstrong is offering signed posters of his new movie, Vanishing Destiny, whose national premiere has been postponed due to the unfortunate turn of events at the Royal Palladium. I'm sorry, but I would not go searching. It was just like, and Justin Bieber's selling signed CDs for if you find Maya.
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
I'm afraid Maya's in real danger.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
Like I'm not scared enough? Like I don't know time is running out?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Where did those missing posters come from?
I can't say for sure, but I can make an educated guess.
I have a feeling you and I are betting on the same horse here.
Can you believe the way
This
she
whole game is
diverted
just
all
Nancy
the attention
Sass
away
and
from Maya and
metaphors.
used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
So where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona. My brother Jake is there. It's a tiny town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map. I got some money saved.
Who is
Good
this
for you.
J.J. Thompson character anyway?
Old JJ. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. JJ loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. JJ also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
You're the only
The
one.
history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark. But someone downtown has been stalling. They're awfully close.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any
Joseph,
family
I dug into
in
your
Greasewood,
past and
do
snooped
you?
through your
Now,
things.
what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Sorry, Joseph, but if you're not going to Greasewood,
gonna
I
accuse
have to
everyone.
think maybe you're feeling a little desperate these days. Desperate enough to kidnap someone? You tell me.
Now, I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
Gotta go now.
Bye.
It's literally none of your business, Nancy. You just met this man. It doesn't matter if he has a brother or not, or where he's going after this. Yeah, I do have to talk to Simone. But it's kind of funny that you can wait till the second day to talk to her.
Nancy Drew, Simone Mueller, don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry.
The premiere's been canceled?
Of course. I mean, a kidnapping? Right out of my star's dressing room? The premiere is small potatoes. It's worth more to us canceled, or at least postponed. When the news gets out, the whole nation will be watching.
I'm worried sick about my friend here, and all you can think of is another media event.
Where are you from?
River Heights. Why?
Yes, precisely. River Heights. Listen, doll. I'm
Simone
from
Mueller.
LA.
Fun fact,
This ain't
Simone
my
Mueller
first time
and
at
Professor
the rodeo.
Hotchkiss are the same voice
We'll find
actress.
your friend, or Brady Armstrong will, and when he does, Every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped instead of Maya what's-her-name.
I can't believe you. No girl wants to be kidnapped, ever.
I'm proposing a business alliance. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. We don't have to see eye to eye.
I'd rather be
crushed by an elevator.
Honey, you've got spunk. Ever consider acting? This girl power thing is red hot right now. Of course, we'd have to think of a stage name. Nancy Drew is so utterly forgettable.
Sorry. Yeah, Simone Mueller, Professor Hotchkiss, and I know Harper Thornton are all the same voice actress. There's one more and I can't remember who it is. Yeah, they're all the same voice actress.
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened, and that the kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m. He's been the jewel in my crown
I crave
ever since.
an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m. When I worked third shift, and even now that I'm working like late nights, sometimes I really, I don't want breakfast food. I would get off at 7 a.m. and I don't want breakfast food. I want a steak. I want an all-beef Frank. I want a burger. I don't want pancakes because I've been up all night and it's time for me to have dinner and I don't want pancakes.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy. I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
Ew. Don't tell me you love me. Why would you say that? Maybe let's go talk to Brady. Is he in here? No. Perfect. I didn't want to talk to him anyway. I'm gonna go talk to Nick.
Nancy, what's the 411?
You didn't tell me kidnapping was part of Activism 101.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
So you have or have not used kidnapping to further your causes in the past?
I am not an eco-terrorist. I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
You're in the plan and down with the cause.
Maybe you'd better think about being in on the law and down with the truth, Nicholas.
Out with the law.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. It's about action, not paperwork.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
Kinda.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Okay. We gotta find Brady. Maybe I just had to talk to him and then I can talk to Brady? Maybe I need to talk to Simone again because I didn't talk to her day one, so I feel like that was day one conversation. Oops.
Have you seen the posters?
Yes.
Aren't they fabulous?
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes. Thankfully, she's photogenic.
What if she wasn't photogenic?
Yeah.
Would you be less interested in helping her?
Not necessarily. I just have to be more creative about my publicity if I couldn't use photos. Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though. for the press conference.
What's he doing that for?
Just to make sure this case isn't falling below the public
I
radar.
do not like her.
And besides, it's not for sure she's in the building. I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
What do you know about that wreath?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we?
Where's
and it's
Olivia
all the more
Benson?
fabulous when Brady saves the day.
Where's
I
Aaron
think your phone's
Hotchner?
about to ring.
Bye now.
They would have this case solved already. One conversation with all the suspects, and they'd know who did it. Where is he? I want to yap with your face.
I got the number. I left it in the
Yay!
ticket booth. This woman isn't a Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Alright, time for the long conversation. Everyone, this is your opportunity to go get snacks if you've heard this conversation before. Maybe take a nap for the next 5 minutes. 813-555-3247. Oh, it was right there. Eustacia and drop off. Proceed to continue watching my YouTube vid. Yeah, this one's gonna be long. I don't have to click anything.
Yes,
We
hello.
just sit here.
Hello, is this Eustacia and Drop-Off?
Who else would it be?
I can do so many
Everyone
things.
else is dead.
Oh, Mrs. Andropoff, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Half of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat? Mr. Stupendous? Not on his life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropoff, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacques repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropoff. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
Cool. More long conversation.
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations.
Literally.
The Library of Congress currently
It's
holds
the Library
over
of Congress,
40
girly
million
pop.
items, contained in 10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped
That's
by
such a
someone
great
desperate
question.
to save this building from demolition.
And what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents.
Oh, Panda,
If
thank you
I
so much
can
for the
prove
follow.
that
I
the current
appreciate
owner
it.
is not legally
Hope
the
you're
full
enjoying your
owner,
Nancy
then maybe
stay.
I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide. What's the street address there, if I find anything?
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
He sounds kind of
Thanks
like
so
Richard
much.
Topham.
Bye.
Okay. We got that.
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
Sherman Trout is on our side. Keep your eyes peeled for a special delivery.
Way to go, Nancy! You're on fire!
Can you believe Brady's agent has called this press conference to trump up his heroics? She can barely even remember Maya's name.
Don't worry, Nancy. This cowboy will be on the scene with a megaphone in each holster. I guarantee you the press will get more than they bargained for.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Alright, now? Can I talk to Brady? Because I feel like I've talked to him and then the press conference can start and then I can snoop. Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. I mean the balcony. It was the balcony.
You and Simone think of everything. What about a little side business? Missing persons
are us.
It's catchy, and it
I
might be
love
a
it.
real moneymaker.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
Oh, really? Is somebody operating
I
you
love
by
her
remote
sass. I'm feeling her
control?
sass
It's
tonight.
Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
That's funny. I don't see any gun to your head. Just a wad
Wad
of
of
money
money.
dangling in front of your nose.
I love it.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later.
Yay, press conference. I think that means that I can go do things now.
Okay, folks.
Okay, yep, it started. Let's not this. Time to go snoop. Snoop, snoop, snoop. Do Simone, I'm coming for your things. I will leave absolutely nothing untouched. I will take you. Ginger's 24-hour Flower-rama. Funeral wreath style A, ribbon, rip. Nothing tacky. Forget what I needed to say. I guess you say 413. I love this music. Hi, mediocre. Gonna look and make some dinner. Want to say hey? Oh, I appreciate it so much. I appreciate the lurk always. So. Come on. I hate this game. I'm just kidding. Okay, wait, there's a way to do this. Oh, got it. There we go. I don't think it actually matters if I look through this or not. Her camera is what matters. Chuck's fried chicken. He looked angry. Oh look, it's in the basement. And now it's not. And now it looks angry. And now it looks kind of okay. Me before I have dinner. Me after I have dinner. Me before I have Starbucks. Me after I have Starbucks. Me when he says he ate without me. Me when he buys me a sweet treat. I think of other ones. Me saying I'm never gonna talk to him again and I'm gonna leave him. Me the next day. Wait. I have a mean one. Me when my Mystery This Devon Keys order gets canceled. Me when I ordered it on Monday. Me when Midnight in Salem. Me when they announce Midnight in Salem and are finally gonna release it. Me when I play Midnight in Salem. Me when I start to Lost Queen. Me 3 seconds in. Okay, that's my fun for the day. Oops.
It's locked.
Okay. 121192. 12/11/92. December 11th, 1992. I wonder if that's a birthday. Alright, finders down. Magnet. And up one. Trapdoors locked. I got this. Big brain. I got it. What's that? Hello? Oh. Maybe I'll just... Oh, there it goes.
Get smart, Nancy Drew.
Oh, God.
You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
I don't think I want to do this anymore. I don't think I want to be a detective anymore. I would like to put in my 2 weeks notice on this mystery. Where's the 12/11/93? Right? What? 12/11/92? Oh, there it is. 12/11/92. You go all the way down. Magnet. Up. Trapdoors. Perfect. 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 Perfect.
You see, Brady Armstrong is a hero.
Brady Armstrong's a hero? Since when? Who decided that? It wasn't me. Hello?
Maya!
Maya! Well, I'm stuck. She's gone!
These pieces won't budge.
Ugh! What are we gonna do now? Gotta go home. You guys ready for the jump scare of all jump scares? It's our favorite part of the entire Nancy Drew series.
Help! Is anybody out there?
Who's there?
Who else?
It's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there? This chair seems to be stuck.
Mind your
Hold on,
business.
I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
The magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in there.
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
Here, try this.
I said I'd do it.
No talent. I see.
I forgot for a second.
No talent. I see.
White man jump scare. White man jump scare. Hi Steve, how are you?
This should loosen things up.
I'm really bad at this puzzle. There's no logical reason why I'm bad at this puzzle. I just am. Oh, there we go. Waiting for a bit, just had to say that the Joseph close-up is terrifying. It's the worst Nancy Drew moment. Okay, whose turn? Who wants to put their head in? I promise it's just a magic trick. Nothing bad could ever happen to you. It's bold that her not gonna put a guillotine in here. Also, Nancy Drew fun fact, did you guys know?
Rubber is shockproof.
Rubber is shockproof.
She was just her shoe.
Shockproof. Wonder what we could ever need that for. That's crazy. Oh. I don't like this noise. Yeah, 6-9. Like that starts with 6-9 is amazing. Ah, 6, 9, 4, 8, 1. 6, 9, 4, 8, 2. Ah, 3. Ah, 1. Ah, 5. Ah.
Oh, Nancy. Hey.
Hey.
I think the kidnapper just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
This man is so
I
stupid.
found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow.
What?
Evidence.
How?
Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
Go, 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 go. Sergeant Ramsey! Sergeant Ramsey! I have your evidence! I have another long message.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold.
Let's get
missing
station for Daniel in the
persons.
final
This is
scene.
Ramsey.
What do you
Sergeant
mean?
Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
How?
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of
It's
my
about entertainment
shoes.
industry?
I left everything
Okay, I can
where
see
it was
that.
so you could see for yourself.
Maybe just played them so
you
many
think
times.
The kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp. Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Duh,
Now,
because
will
you won't.
please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Alright, Joseph. What do we do now? The all-knowing
Hi,
old
Nancy.
man.
What happened?
The kidnapper's been holding Maya in that magician's room under the stage.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I think the kidnapper moved her, but they left some evidence behind.
Evidence. That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be
How
able
nice
to
of
get here
him.
for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
Okay. Final day. Kidnapper demands $50,000? $50,000. Alright, so what'd they say? What'd they find?
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Do you think it's real?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
But what about the evidence I found?
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
What do you mean
What
they
do you
couldn't find
mean?
anything?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss 2 big pizza boxes with leftover pizza inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
This is so discouraging.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I was backstage earlier, and one of the stage lights came crashing down. It almost hit me.
Oh, Nancy, thank goodness you're okay.
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
It's
Who would do
only a
that to you,
matter of
Joseph?
hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine, fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old key maker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Chin up!
Okay. Shut up. Sorry, you don't have to yell.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
Who are you, my
Overprotective
overprotective
big brother?
That guy's bad
jealous
news,
boyfriend?
and he's certainly not
My
going to help your
overprotective
credibility
dad?
with the police.
Don't worry, I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes later? Where would I hide her? In my back pocket?
Just answer the question, Prince Charmstrong.
Charmstrong?
You know you love it. Just keep talking.
Well, I was late getting back from a haircut. This is hard for me. I think my hairline might be receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof.
How do you keep up with all of your fans, Brady? A big star like you must get hundreds of emails.
Hundreds? Try thousands. All my email goes through Simone. She reads it, she writes back. Control issues, you know? Off the record, any message that says love Brady is just a big electronic smooch from her.
Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
Joke's on him. I already looked around.
How's progress?
I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property?
I did.
I could have you arrested for that.
Do it.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
Someone should sentence you to 50 years of humanity service, whether you're the kidnapper or not.
I'm here for it. Do it. I did. I went through all of our personal property.
I'm sure this can be repaired.
Why do we care? It's literally getting demolished in like an hour. And we're all just like la 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 waltzing around the hotel. Not the hotel, the theater. Have a package? No.
Hola.
What's up, teeny
Catch you
bopper?
later.
On the flip side.
Catch you on the flippity flip. This.
There was a key here.
There was. And now there's not. Music makes me so happy. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, Brady. You need your things. Yeah. This is the fun fact. You can soft lock the game here on accident if you don't grab the pencil.
Maya's notebook.
You can look at Maya's notebook and this and not grab the pencil, and then you soft lock the game. If you can look up the answer and still solve it.
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady.
Hey you
rotten
me.
fraud.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't
Don't
done
hey you
anything
me,
wrong.
Brady. True.
I wonder if the police will agree with that.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Wholesome my foot.
I'm Wave
I
of the
wonder.
Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
Has no talent.
I see you, Owen Spader. I love the name. I love the name.
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
The place is shabby.
Hey, Owen, how are you doing?
It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been.
He has
Not
no
the image I
talent.
want to project.
Is everything about image with you?
Never underestimate
Like
the power of
Arlen.
image, Nancy.
Amazing.
You are what you project.
So, what's your point?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling
My
white
friend's doing
teeth
great.
and
I'm doing
healthy
well.
glow.
I have had several
Success
glasses of wine.
glows.
I feel amazing.
It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
Then why don't you sell the theater to
Thank you for
someone
reminding me of a
else?
clever and
When
beautiful
I
bird.
saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all
Appreciate
over the
it.
country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
Keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
I don't care about your name. Where's Maya?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
No, do the right
Now's
thing.
your chance to do the right thing by calling off the
Call
demolition.
it off.
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition. You've
Come on,
got to.
Brady.
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff? Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to
Brady,
rally a wrecking crew.
Brady, no!
Okay. Time to go save everyone ourselves. Because what else are we gonna do? We're Nancy Drew. We gotta do everything ourselves. Okay. We got the... Okay, so 2, Fat 2, 3, Curvy Boy. I'm pretty sure I know the answer. You know the answer. I'm pretty sure I do.
I need a coin.
It's crazy that I have one. Okay, so I know it's S. Yes, it's S-I-V and O. Evo. I remember it. There's a heart in the middle too. S-I, hearts V-O. You get a package yet? No. Perfect. Didn't want one anyway.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep.
Oh no!
In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Where do I hide?
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Boo.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Pile of rubble.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
Yeah, Sarge, we're fine. Nobody's here. Pay no attention to the woman in the closet. Not what I needed. Take that one out, put this one in. Now we can turn it on. Perfect. Focus. Oh, never mind. I don't need to focus, I guess. One moment, please. This is me under the bar looking for things that I drop. Oh, what are you? Wait.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2,
It was
3,
recorded?
testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
You fraud? This is a voice swap? Okay. Heard that. Why do you have these things, Joseph? Who hid these in your office?
Another secret passageway. I should switch the power
Why
off.
are you so
Hey,
concerned?
Nancy, I've
Ah!
been looking for you.
Oh, what for?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be
Secret
any tomorrow.
tunnel!
Not for this theater anyway.
There's no
I think a
tomorrow.
fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up,
Sure,
don't you?
Joseph.
I know it's you, Joseph. But why?
Why?
Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
The police think the building is empty. You've got to help me, or we'll all be smashed to bits.
Don't tell them she's here, Nancy. I'll take her
What
away
do you
and knock
mean?
down the theater.
Well, take her away.
You're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't
Don't
tell
have
them,
a-
Nancy.
Ah! I was gonna tell him. Let me just not tell them. See what happens.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
I can never remember specifically which key it is, but I know it's one of the first 4. Here, hero, blah, 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 blah. I'm leaving the theater, my half of it, actually to Louisa Falcone. That's crazy. And Louisa Falcone actually owns a third of this theater.
I can't believe this.
I hate that all the keys look so... Okay, it's the pink one. All the keys look like a little too similar for my liking. Oh my god, Maya!
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
Did you guys know you can grab this sledgehammer and
Hang
break
on,
her
Maya.
out?
Hang on, Maya. Hang on, Maya. I'll
Don't
get
turn
you
the
out of
oven
this.
on.
Useless. This is useless.
You can try. You can also... You can also grab the saw. I never knew that either up until like a year ago.
This is useless.
Try to saw her out. It's the only games they have decoy items. It is. This game is actually really good for its time when you think about the Nancy games before it.
Not
This is
so fast,
useless.
detective.
This is useless. Joseph, please let me past.
I
Please,
can't
Joseph.
let you do this, Nancy.
Well, it's useless. We must go home now.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
Yes, Joseph is
Going
useless.
down in a blaze of glory.
It's so creepy.
You can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya
I actually
and I
vote
are
him
not
as the
coming with
creepiest,
you.
You've cracked your last case.
the worst and creepiest villain
Joseph,
in all the
this is
games.
Far from over. Now step aside.
It's all over now.
We've still got time for a grand finale here, Joseph.
I never
Grand
meant for
finale?
it to turn out this way.
This is useless.
How is a sledgehammer
This
useless?
Is useless.
Saw him in half.
This is useless. This is useless.
Fine. His body reminds me of
got light.
Shorty. It might be. Let's go.
Look! The marquee!
Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet
kid, I
old
felt bad
Joseph,
for
was
him.
Maya's
As an
kidnapper.
adult, I'm
He
terrified.
says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked
love
and
it.
grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical
He's, like,
Society to declare
insane.
the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside,
sure just watch
poor
real quick.
Joseph
Go
wasn't cut
ahead.
out for a
Just
life of
continue
crime,
on.
and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control.
Why didn't you stick her head out the
Simone's
window and
publicity
yell?
stunts didn't
It's
help.
right there.
At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court.
Geezer gone
The good
gonzo.
news
Goes
is that the Royal
gonzo.
Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original
Beautiful
glory
picture.
in no time.
I love it.
Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath.
Yeah,
Still,
good.
knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The
Team
premiere of
Simone?
Vanishing Destiny is back
Not
on.
Team
But
Simone.
I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape.
Okay, I could be more Team
Talk to you
Simone than
soon.
Team Brady.
Love, Nancy.
Da, 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 da,